I remember sitting at the desk and opening another credit card statement. And what I seen there was minimum payment £100 and the total balance 4,900. I typed the payment, I hit confirm, and when the new balance popped out, I didn't see any change. And then my first thought, wow, am I ever going to finish paying that? Or when that gonna happen? And that's when I realized that minimum payments is a trap. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how I fell into the trap, a simple shift that helped me to get out from that trap, and the tool that helped me to pay it off. In my early 20s, I done a mistake of taking a credit card. Maybe a mistake, today I call that a very expensive lesson. Basically, I took a credit card to pay unexpected bill. The problem was that the first year was all good because they didn't charge me any interest. But after that, the interest hits. And now my minimum payment was £100, so that's what I was paying, and for the first year I seen that the balance was coming actually down. When the interest came in, I still keep paying that £100, the minimum payment. After a few months I realized that, wait, before when I was paying a minimum payment, the £100 was okay and I could see the difference, but now when I'm paying the minimum payment, I was like, I put 100, but actually the balance barely shift. What's going on in here? Why I'm paying 100 but actually I can see like 30-40 pounds only coming to my balance? And that's when I start thinking and asking myself, what's going on? Basically, we don't know what is interest. Interest is basically that bank charge you for basically borrowing the money. It's like I'm putting up water into a bucket with holes. Doesn't matter how much water I'm gonna put in that bucket, it will still come out through the holes. So I need to find a way cover those holes to pay that as quickly as I can, because I can't just be paying minimum payment and give the interest, give the basically free money to bank for next 5, 10, 20 years or whatever it's gonna take me to pay that credit card off. First, an obvious thing is, okay, let's stop paying minimum, let's start paying more. But okay, where I'm gonna take that more if I'm still struggling with the money? That extra 50 or 100 pounds, it would help me to reduce my balance, but where I'm gonna get that 50 or 100 pounds extra, or 200 or whatever? Now, one day I just sat down at home, I took my statements and I going through them and thinking, okay, where is stuff, what I'm spending my money on, what's the necessary bills that I need to pay no matter what is extra, what is where I'm leaking the money, where I'm wasting the money, maybe for stuff that I don't need, maybe some impulse buy, maybe some subscriptions that I'm paying some subscription that maybe I never used because I signed one day for a free trial or something and I just forgot about it. I spot few of those leaks. Fair enough, it might be difficult, fair enough that I will have less money for myself that time, but in the long run I need to pay that credit card back and I need to stop giving money to the bank. The next step, what I done for next 30 days, I just start tracking all my spendings. So that's why at the same time I built application called SpendSmart, because it just makes everything way more easier. I was logging into the application, I add all my bank's accounts and everything, and whenever I had an income or expenses, I was logging in, I was forcing myself to log in, log that on the application, and the application automatically update me the balance. And if I had any new subscription, any free trial, any bills, phone, anything, I logged every single stuff on the application. I set the dates when the payment is going for all that stuff, and the application starts sending me the emails with the reminders. There's a bill due on 1st of April and it's for electricity and the amount is £40 or whatever. All my subscriptions, all my bills, everything on top. The application was showing me what bill do I need to expect in next week and how much is gonna be the total, and the week after. So it was showing me bills that I should be expecting next 2 weeks with the amount. And that time I realized that by tracking everything, I start to realize how much I was wasting basically for stupid stuff that sometimes I didn't need it, stuff that sometimes you're gonna buy it and then you're just gonna use it once or twice and you're just gonna throw it to the side and you're just gonna forget. But there may be that another 10, 20, 50 pounds that could go to my credit card. And by using this application, then I just need to log into one place. I had a credit card information, so I just input my limit, how much do I need to pay, was my interest, and the length in how much, in what time I wish that to pay. And the application told me that, okay, if you want to pay, let's say 5,000 within next 12 months, you need, plus your interest, everything, you need to pay, let's say 400 pounds every single month. This was one of the biggest realization when I start actually see where my money is going. Because another thing is, I just feel shy, and sometimes my anxiety was kicking so hard that I was scared to even open my bank application, because I didn't know what I'm gonna end up there. It wasn't easy. Sometimes you can be bothered, sometimes you're just feeling lazy to do that. But by such a simple stuff, it helped me to pay my credit card back.